Evie here with my very first top 5 video in Pokemon card bargain hunting. As promised, I'm going to give you my 5 top tips on what it is I do when looking for a Pokemon card bargain. Tip number 1 is, of course, the online auction page, eBay. We've all used it, I expect. If you haven't, then it's worth checking it out because that's where I've gotten quite a lot of my bargains over the years. And a little fun fact for you, eBay is pretty much as old as Pokemon, so they knew what they were doing when they launched it 25 years ago. They knew that all those Pokemon card hunters would want to sell their cards somewhere. So my couple of little tips for when you're going on eBay is always watch an item multiple times. So if there's one card in particular you're looking for and you find a couple at the right bargain you want, watch a couple of them, and if they got to make an offer, send them an offer, because the eBay seller might want to offload that card quickly and will let you accept their offer if you're lucky. So it doesn't always happen, but it's always worth adding in those offers. Another one is if you watch it for a certain amount of time, but the buyer wants to get the card quickly sold, they may send you an offer with a reduced fee. So that's always bonus. This has happened on a couple of my cards, for Emerging Powers especially, through Pokemon Budget Challenge Season 2. Another tip I've done is doing late night buying. So if there's a card that's ending really late, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, you may find that you might be the only one looking at that card, so it's worth grabbing that card when you see it. It means getting a coffee on, having a late night cuppa, just to keep you going for that last bit, but it is so worth it if you manage to get a card a lot cheaper than you originally planned to buy it for. And from that rolls into tip number 2. Little local websites. There's also a great way to find other singles online. So for instance, my big factor for season 2 was Big Orbit Games, because they had loads of cards, loads of single cards. They had on offer for low prices, and I was able to buy quite a bit. And if you buy a certain amount, you are likely to get free postage, free shipping. Not always with some online local stores, but it is worth just seeing if you can see this little bargain and save yourself those extra pennies. So it's always worth asking your friends if there's a non-commercial website they use, because you can have a couple of them open up on your screen looking for those particular cards, and you can then have a good scroll through to see which one is selling them at cheaper rates. But also don't forget to buy those bundles, because you never know, you might save yourself even more if you buy more than one card that you need for your collection. Tip number 3, social media. This can be something like Facebook or Instagram. I myself have been really enjoying the online community and have made a bunch of great friends, which is amazing when I'm trying to look for cards, because they might be looking for cards that you have. So that leads to trading amongst friends or trading amongst other members of the Pokemon community. I myself are part of a couple of groups on Facebook, like auction pages, Pokemon groups, with just Pokemon chats. There's all sorts happening on there. And what I do is I pop on the card that I'm looking for, and someone will reach out from the community that may or may not have that card. It's always worth asking, because you never know what someone has in their collection. There are some things as claim sales where someone's trying to shift a lot of their collection, and they may do them slightly cheaper than eBay values. And remember, as always, if you're doing stuff through social media, remember to purchase safely. If you're paying through PayPal, always try and use goods and service and add those little fees on. Yes, it's not entirely saving money, but it's protecting yourself against purchase, because you don't know who you're buying from. But sometimes there are references and reviews to certain individuals on Facebook, on their Instagram pages, so it's worth having a little look around, or ask a friend if they've had experience with that individual, because if they've had a good experience, you're going to have a good experience. Tip number 4, your local gaming store. Make sure to check around the area to see if you have one yourselves. There might be a small corner shop that has Pokemon cards available, so it's worth checking around. I'm very fortunate to have 3 local gaming stores in my area, and they all do something different with Pokemon, which is really handy. Some have deals on multiple purchases, others sell a bigger range or more figures and plushes, and there is one of the stores that has the singles box. That is your friend, the singles box and the Pokemon folders, because some of us go into those stores and trade in cards, and they may trade the cards that you are looking for. So it's always worth going rummaging through those folders, looking through those 10p boxes, because you might find an absolute steal. And it's always worth building a rapport with your local gaming store. Phone in and ask, have they got a particular card in? But tell them that you're also looking for certain cards, because they may call you up and say, hey, someone's just traded one in. Do you still want it? And do help support local businesses and keep local gaming stores in business. Tip number 5. Now this is a little bit obscure, but it's worked for me throughout my Pokemon card collection, so I want to share it with you. Local card boot sales. You'll be surprised what you can find in amongst so much stuff at card boot sales. So summer's coming, hopefully the card boot sales will be up and running, and you may find a parent who is so tired of Pokemon cards and the child has gotten bored of it, but they will be selling on their collection. And that's happened a fair few times to me. But also you may find some people selling Pokemon as a business, but because it's a card boot sale, you can do some good old fashioned British haggling. You don't want to pay that price, you want lower. Always worth having a little bit of a barter, bit of a haggle, and pay the prices that you want at card boot sales. There we have it, my 5 top tips for bargain hunting when it comes to Pokemon cards. If you've got your own suggestions, please leave them in the comment below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel for future top 5 videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye!